What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Matty Pace coming at you live from the Matty Mo Show, the host, the most mojo. Kicking off episode 720, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, episode 720, where we sprinkle in that money. But if this is, however, your first time tuning into the Matty Mo Show, thank you for lending me your ears and attention. Second off, hop into the iTunes podcast section where you can subscribe to the Matty Mo Show and have every episode up there for free listen and download. You can also hop on to MattyMoShow.com where we got it going on with the latest and greatest for your daily entertainment. You can get to any and all my shows from up there, as well as any platform I'm listed on, both audio and visual, baby. So go check it out, MattyMoShow.com, where you can also subscribe and become a member all for free. And if you got Apple Podcasts, be sure to hit up the Matty Mo Show and leave your boy a nice little rating and review, though. But without any further ado, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to deliver straight to you episode 720, the one where we sprinkling down some money. Why? Because today we have a very special guest on the show, which is why the title of this show is Big Country 7914 and a whole lot more, baby. So first up, you already know who I am, the host, the most mojo. But my man right across from me, this beautiful, spectacular masterpiece of a man, Big Country. Introduce yourself, baby.
What's up, everyone? I'm Big Country 7914, also known as Ryan Daley.
Ryan Daley.
You know, the founding member of the Shoot Score Happy community.
Shoot, score, happy.
You shoot, you score, you're happy. It's
Always.
as simple as that.
Always.
I'm a streamer over on twitch.tv, Big Country 7914.
Check them out.
Play NHL 20 mainly. My game of choice, big hockey guy. Clearly see it on the shirt.
Big hockey guy.
Straight out of the penalty box.
The biggest hockey guy
Biggest
I know.
hockey guy.
You and Scotty, probably like the two craziest sport heads and hockey heads I know.
I mean, New England sports. All we do is win.
Why
All we do is win.
Why do I have funny you should mention. Funny you should mention. Anyways, so basically, Ryan Daley, a very personal friend of mine, very close friend, a very amazing person. We've had ourselves a number of adventures, know, dating all the way back to golf. Which golf is always a good time.
Golf is always fun.
Always a good time. A little competitive. Why not? Shoot, score, happy. Am I right?
Shoot, score, happy.
Vegas.
Works for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Vegas, which was our first trip together.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? For Mr. Vincent's little bachelor party where we won't disclose any details. Just know that it was a good time.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Yeah, unless it's HIV or something like that. That'll follow you around for the rest of your life.
Follows you home. Hopefully the money follows you home.
Too afraid to get tested. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But anyways, yeah, a lot of fun. So man, ever since I've met you, ever since we've, got to know each other, man, it's like gets better and better every time.
Every single time.
And I love it too, because obviously, you know that I've been podcasting now for 720 episodes as of today. We're rounding the 2-year mark, but it's the new year. You know what I mean? 2020.
2020. We're seeing
2020. Crazy, man. 2020. We're back in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? Saw a lot of them 20s parties. Yeah, man. How was your New Year's, first off?
New Year's was good. A little low key. Just went to the in-laws and hung out.
Heard that.
Barely made it to midnight.
Oh, the perks of getting older.
Yeah. When you work all day, you're up at 3 a.m. and then trying to stay to midnight is tough when you're in your 30s now.
Oof, I hear that. I hear that. But
not a young pup anymore.
It's a good time nonetheless, but you can still go hard.
Oh, absolutely.
I know you can.
We need to.
110%.
Daddy
especially
shows
your
up.
Wedding. Daddy does show up in more ways than one.
Absolutely.
So 2020, big year, obviously. It's already started off huge. I mean, thank you for being the very first, the most important man to embrace and to grace my presence with this podcast and my community, my followers and fans as well. But now the question is, where are you going with 2020? Because I know all about your stream. You have created quite a name for yourself. You're climbing the ranks. I mean, like you said, NHL 2020.
Yep.
I played you in NHL. I think it was NHL 19, and I got smoked. And I thought I was pretty nasty. I was talking so much shit. And
you and your boy Deuce.
Oh yeah,
you both do.
We can't forget about Deuce.
Can't forget about Deuce.
I'm saying, yeah, you definitely set me in my place. I don't think I played NHL since. But I've watched.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's just you're so nasty. So tell me, where's the show currently at, and where do you plan on going from here?
So we big things coming 20. going to be concentrating on a lot more content coming out.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, last year I got married, so
Yes,
it
you
was
did. I was at the wedding.
You were at
it
the
was
wedding.
beautiful.
We crushed the dance floor.
We all did.
But at the end of last year, it kind of got slowed down with the wedding and the honeymoon, and then I'll get into a little more about that later on. But yeah, big thing's gonna be, you know, consistent schedule with the stream.
Yep.
Gonna be posting a lot more on YouTube, doing different things on YouTube that is different from my stream. So if you're more of a hockey fan, definitely go to my stream. But if you're more of a variety fan, definitely go to my YouTube. Just posted a video last Friday. I'm gonna be posting one every Friday. Called COD Friday.
COD Fridays.
COD Friday. We're going to be going through the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaign.
Huge.
So it's going to be about 25 minutes to half hour videos.
Okay.
Every Friday, and we're going to work our way through it. And then once we're done with that campaign, I'll take suggestions from anybody else of any other campaign you want to see me play.
Yep.
And just struggle my way through.
I like your style. I like your style.
Just trying to mix it up. Also on YouTube, I talk hockey. I mean, you know me.
Of course.
I'm like hockey is my blood.
Of course.
So and especially if you come to my stream, I talk. My title on my Twitter is my hockey knowledge is better than my gameplay. So that's I try to bring more people in for the hockey community and stuff like that. I mean, over on Twitch, the hockey community is like nothing like I've ever met before.
Yeah.
Everyone's so friendly. Everybody wants to help everyone else,
which is beautiful.
Which is beautiful. So I can't ask for a better community over there.
Shout out to Waba as well. Waba plays. For all of you that don't know, that man was actually in NHL 2020.
Yep.
And he's made a name for himself throughout that community. And I understand you guys have made a serious connection.
We have.
Starting a while ago.
Yeah, we actually so I just knew him from just going into stream, talking to him.
Yep.
Then him coming into mine, getting to know each other. We actually met at a Red Sox game. This was 2018 now.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we just happened to both be at the same game together.
So wild.
Met his wife. But now actually speaking of Waba, me and Waba have a separate YouTube channel.
Okay.
Called Hut Heads.
Okay.
So it's Hockey Ultimate Team. And we do a weekly podcast of the new content that's coming out in Hut.
Beautiful.
So if you have any Hut related questions, feel free to go there. We'll pretty much answer everything you can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot, especially if you're new to the game. There's a lot of information to kind of figure out. And it could be a little overwhelming at first. So we try to answer everything we can. We actually record it live on my stream.
That's dope.
Once a week. We don't have a set date yet because he has a newborn.
Oof.
So it's kind of tough.
Yeah, that's gonna eat up a lot
whenever
of time.
we both our schedules can match up, we'll record it. But if you follow me on Twitter at @big_country on Twitter.
@big_country.
Definitely, I always post when we're about to go live or when I know we're gonna go live. So,
beautiful.
But yeah, Hut Heads. If you have any Ultimate Team questions,
feel
free to come in live and answer them. We'll answer your questions right on the stream.
100%. And as someone who has watched the stream, who has visited the stream, interacted with the stream, I will say that definitely they leave no stone unturned. I mean, you guys are both highly knowledgeable, especially with the player cards and a whole bunch of things that I am not familiar with because I'm not, I don't play NHL 2020 too much at all. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But as we already said, maybe I might need to get back into it.
I think you should. I think you should. It's for everyone.
I love NHL. I mean, it is a lot of fun. You know what I mean? They have a lot of great features. I mean, they do a bang up job every year. It's so awesome for them. And beyond that, so flashback, you met Waba Plays in 2018, where I understand you're not Twitch career, but Twitch career actually started.
Correct.
Not even on this game that you're talking about today, NHL 2020, but it was more Madden. Am I right?
Yeah, when I started Twitch, I wasn't not even playing NHL at that point. I was on Madden. Me and a bunch of my buddies, we had a Madden franchise mode together.
Yep.
And we were just talking. We're like, how can we watch other people play?
Mm-hmm.
We want to watch when two of us match up against each other.
Of course.
The other people in the league want to watch that. They want to see that.
Of course.
So then one of the guys in the league mentioned Twitch, and I just happened to look it up, downloaded the app right on the Xbox, started no camera, no microphone, just the gameplay.
Just gameplay.
That was
just
it.
streaming gameplay.
Just streaming gameplay. And then I started to like watch some more people.
Yeah.
And started to, you know, and I was like big into Madden then. I was like, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like right when the Madden championships kind of started. Like people were made aware of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like I'm pretty good at Madden.
You're dirty
let me
at
take
Madden.
it. Let me take a shot at it.
Yep.
Yeah, not even close. So I started at that and I tried like my best. Like I literally, when I first started streaming, I had my headset microphone, I had the app, and I was playing music off of my iPad.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was such a basic, like beginner, like setup. Not even remotely close to what I got now.
I think we all started there. I know I did. I know.
You know what though? You gotta start there.
You gotta start somewhere.
You gotta take it like the same thing with you and your podcasting.
100%.
You gotta take that initial leap.
Dude, I understand, and it's amazing to see the growth, especially because it's all recorded now.
Right, and it's great to go back and look at it too.
Yep.
Just like this is where I started. Like
100%.
And like, well, like I get people in my stream all the time. It's like, how can I start? And I tell them, I'm like, just download the app.
That's it.
Microphone, little music in the background, and just like pull up the chat on your phone.
Mhm.
Or if you have a computer that like you don't have the tools to stream it on your computer, just have the chat up on your computer. Just read it. Like, who cares if there's a delay? People are there to interact with you.
Exactly.
Like the way I see Twitch is it's a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
The game you're playing is the base.
Okay.
That's what's gonna pull the people in.
Yep.
Your connection with these people is gonna bring you up. And that connection with the people is what's gonna bring you back.
Yep.
Like I have people in my community that have offered me and my wife to go meet them for like lunch.
That's crazy.
Like I have one of the guys, Therasith. I mean, Twitch, you'll know. There's crazy names out there. Daddy has one of the craziest.
Daddy does. Bukkake Bandit.
So, but
legit though.
We were out in Illinois for her family's wedding.
Yeah.
He lived like 20 minutes from where they were, and he was like, if you guys are free, I would love to take you guys out to lunch. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, we're only here for 3 days. Like, we didn't have the time. But I'm actually going down to Florida in March, and there's another NHL streamer.
Yep.
You dab, bro.
Oh.
Me and him are going to go meet up. We're going to be together. Literally, that's his logo. It's like him in a Blackhawks jersey, like dabbing. So, but yeah, we're going to go meet up. I think he's going to come to the Panthers game with us.
That's sick.
Yeah, so.
Wow. What a crazy community. And that's what I love about Twitch, because Twitch is not only a great place to, you know, get yourself out there, you know, get yourself known, get yourself, you know, your feet wet with broadcasting and trying to find your way. Because I think more importantly, this goes back to the whole people asking you how to get started.
Right.
Just start.
Just start.
You know what I mean? Just go. Don't overanalyze anything, whether it's podcasting, streaming on Twitch, whether it's any industry you can think of.
YouTube.
Don't overanalyze it. Don't come up with crazy scenarios and schemes when you haven't even taken the first step.
Right.
Don't get in your own head and be your own worst enemy, and then pretty soon you can be just like Big Country, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And like I'm on Twitch, and I'm like, I actually just had this conversation with my brother the other day. It's like don't get stuck to one platform.
Mm-hmm.
If Twitch isn't working for you, try Mixer. Mixer's not working, try YouTube. Try Facebook Gaming. Like if you're beginning, you're starting out new. And you know, because I like Twitch because I like the community I built on it.
Yeah.
I like the people I've met.
Of course.
But Twitch isn't the best for beginning streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the categories you go to, if you have 0 viewers, you're at the bottom.
You don't even get seen.
Right.
Sniffed.
So it's like you got to work your way up. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now.
Crazy.
So it's like, and I'm not one of the big ones up there. I'm a small fish in a large sea. Like there are some guys, like there's a guy that he just came over from YouTube, wicked nice guy.
Yep.
He had over 1,000 viewers in his stream for NHL, and that's like unheard
wild.
of.
That's
unheard of. Like a couple hundred is about normal for NHL. NHL's a smaller community.
Yes, but most gaming communities are.
But having 1,000, like that's
I mean, that's huge. That's huge.
So, So I mean, don't be afraid to try different platforms.
Of course.
I mean, you're on
of course.
every platform there is.
I'm on pretty much every platform you can be on, with the exception of maybe like literally 2 out there.
Right.
And besides that, though, I mean, I got to give a special shout out as well to Anchor, because that's who I use And that's who I actually got started with, to podcast
Yep.
and get myself out there, which thus transitioned into 12 different platforms, which then pushed me to go on to YouTube. And
Right.
you know what I mean? We have the Facebook, we do the IG, we do everything.
Yeah.
So you're exactly right. Don't limit yourself to just one. Don't be a one-trick pony, because there are so many people out there that want to see you. They just can't find you yet. So you got to make yourself seen. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what you've been doing a great job of ever since you started in your community, and now you're branching out. Like you said, you got the COD Fridays, the little spray and praise. You know what I'm saying? You're having a blast with it, which is what I love to see, is you having fun, creating content. You're very lively on your streams. You're awesome. You interact with the chat. You're someone that I can be like, okay, I can recommend this. I can recommend Ryan Daley to everyone, not just because he's my friend, but because you just got a chill, laid back personality. You have a lot of fun, and you're raw emotion. When you score, man, you score, you are happy.
Absolutely.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then there's other times where you might get deked on or something. You might lose the puck. Something might happen, and you show that side as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love that, because we are built on emotions. You know what I'm saying? We are emotional. So it's just dope to see you do your thing. You know,
we're content. We're content creators.
We're content creators.
Content. We want to keep you entertained.
Exactly.
Which, if you're not entertained, then why are you gonna stay?
Exactly. You got to find your niche, and I think you're doing a great job at that.
I appreciate that.
Of course. And you're on the YouTube.
Yep.
Same handle, Big
Country.
Yep, that's right. Go check them out, ladies and gentlemen. Now the question is, where are you going from here?
So, my goal this year, my goal for the end of the year, we'll start there.
Okay.
Because you want the big goal, and you want to have those stepping stones along the way.
Yeah.
My goal this year is I would love to build my stream to over 1,000 followers.
Beautiful.
I'm at 500 right now. 521 as I looked before I left.
Which is beast.
So if I could double where I am now, I looked at last year's goal. I got over 400 followers last year. Huge. So I think I should be able to.
Definitely.
But as of NHL 20 goes, the Gaming World Championship is coming up, I believe, February, April, I think. I would love to get to the next round.
Yep.
This year I missed it by one.
Oof. One person.
Yeah. So it was like I had a lot going on. I was in Vegas for my bachelor party.
Of course.
So I missed a couple weeks there.
Yep.
So I wasn't able to get my full qualifiers in.
Yep.
So the 1 week I finally got to get my full qualifiers in, I missed by one.
Ugh.
And that was the last week. So I'm like, this year is to make it to the next round.
Yep.
And hopefully go on beyond there.
Definitely.
And definitely compete more in other tournaments that are coming up.
Yeah.
There's a Tampa Bay Lightning tournament coming up.
Dope.
So I actually, just before we left, I'm going to be borrowing my buddy's PlayStation to play in it, because it's PlayStation only.
Okay.
And you know me, I'm an Xbox guy.
I Xbox or die.
So I've been working. I've been trying to find it. So
yep. Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out on that. See how you place. I'm sure you're gonna do well. I see you up there, man. When you're dialed in.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary.
So that's the tough thing too, is when I dial in, I get quiet. I'm sure you notice it.
Of course.
And I'm concentrating on the game, but it's like, and my followers are great. My community is great. They're like, no, play the game, answer the chat after.
Of course.
And I'm like, no, I want to talk to you guys. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to make the connection with you guys. I'm here for you guys to come in, hang out with me, keep me company.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's days that you don't want to hit that record button.
Sometimes.
You're just, it's not even that you don't want to do it. It's just the mood you're in that day. You're not feeling yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You hit it. And for me, I get that instant gratification.
Of course.
It's like these people come in and they're there to see me. They're there. And it just makes your day better.
Of course.
It's tough to put yourself out there. It's like,
it's rewarding though.
It is rewarding, but it's like not everyone can do it.
Exactly.
It's, you're sitting there, you're hitting play, and you're in a room by yourself.
Oh, I know.
You're like, You know,
sometimes a Spanish mommy sneaks in there.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, girl, you want to come lay on the bed while I record? You know what I'm saying? You can hear her cackling on some of the episodes that involve her.
Absolutely.
You know, but no, I know what you mean.
So, but I mean, but like having that community, having your fans, your followers.
Yeah.
I hate calling them fans.
Yeah.
I like to call it, because I don't think I'm popular enough to have fans. So
you just got admirable viewers.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they probably call themselves fans, but I mean, I don't like calling them fans. I understand. I'm not a celebrity.
You're one of the people.
Yeah. I'm just Joe Schmo.
And even when you get past Joe Schmo, you're still going to be one of the people.
Exactly.
Which is the important thing, which I love to see. And I know you're going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Straight out the penalty box, baby.
Straight out the penalty box.
You a straight fox. I'll spit a kernel at that ass. So anyways, before it gets too dirty on the show, it's Monday.
Before the camera might have to shut off.
You know what
Frisky Monday.
Exactly. You never know what could happen. But anyways, so now we got into a little bit of the backstory about the stream. Got some upcoming things in the stream, currently where you're at. The setup looks beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
I love it. I can't wait to, get up there and play some games with you.
Absolutely.
On stream, have a little bit of fun.
We are going to have Matty Pace some fun on stream.
Yes, and I will give a nice announcement to give you all the who, what, and the know how so you can get on his Twitch channel and check it out. But now the next question is, where did Big Country 7914 come from?
So originally it's Big Country. And I got that from playing rugby in college.
Oh, man, that's a man's sport.
So I showed up to practice, and my boy Ace was just like, "You're a Big Country," and that was it.
Just out of the blue.
He was just like, "You're a Big Country." So then finally, like when Xbox Live came around, I typed in Big Country. Obviously, it was taken because it's a very popular name.
Understandable.
So then 7, 9, and 14 are my 3 hockey numbers.
Beautiful.
So
okay, so that's
where the numbers come from.
Yep.
The name come from playing rugby. So
I like that.
There it is.
Big Country 7914 exposed. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope, though. That's pretty funny as well. Rugby, man. That's I don't even know.
I loved
that.
It though. I loved it, man. You know what? I've never played a sport where you spend 90 minutes just beating the absolute piss out of each other, and then you go and just drink beers together after. Of course. Nothing happened.
Yep.
So
just a great time, just like the stream is.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about having a good time.
I know you are. We've had many a good times, whether it's on the craps tables in Vegas, or whether it's just playing golf out on the links. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting at
a bar, enjoying some live music, just having a great time with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the boys. You know what I mean?
All the boys
and
out there.
The lovely Mrs. Daley. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. She always be playing my shows too for people. Her patience and whatnot, which is dope. But now I have a different question, a little speedball round.
I love speedballs. I mean, what?
Holy crap. Me too. But anyways, so if you could resurrect, or someone still alive, if there could be one hockey player of all time that you could hang out with for a whole day, talk whatever, have fun, have on the stream, and just enjoy a full day with, what hockey player would you choose and why? Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
So it would be more like their hockey knowledge, or like them playing the game, or it would be like more their personality.
I mean, let's go both ways.
If it was like get their knowledge, it would definitely be Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey himself.
Okay.
Just to get into that guy's head, just to see how he did. The way the game was back then. It's so different than how it is now.
So many things have changed.
Yeah.
Sports in general.
But like if I had to like have somebody with the personality on to like make it, Brad Marchand.
Marchand's your dude.
Dude. Just watching him on Twitter, like him and Torrey Krug chirping each other back and forth.
Hilarious.
I think Marshy would just roast the entire chat and everyone would love it. Everyone would eat it up. Because I mean, honestly, I get a lot of other teams fans into my chat. I get a lot of Maple Leafs fans, a lot of Canadian. Yeah, so it's not just like Bruins fans.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a big Bruins guy.
Of course.
Like my stream
You're gonna rep your set.
Built around the Bruins. Like my overlay that I designed is like Bruins colors.
Which is dope.
Like my logo is Bruins colors.
As you can see, black and gold, baby.
So, but I get a lot of Maple Leafs, a lot of Dallas Stars fans, like everywhere.
That's crazy.
So like my thing is if you come in, you follow my chat, obviously I'm like, welcome to the Shoot Score Happy community.
Welcome.
You hit the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You touch that heart, you touch my heart.
Of course. Woo.
Selling, baby.
You
selling.
Sweet. You sweet.
But I ask, who's your favorite team and where you're from?
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm a creep and I want to know where you're from, but I like there's he's been one of my subscribers since day one.
Yeah.
He's from Connecticut, but he's a Dallas Stars fan.
Random.
Exactly. So I'm like, how did you become a Stars fan living in Connecticut?
Yeah, which is just
and it's just I love
crazy.
Hearing those stories. Like I had a kid come in my stream. He was from England and he's a Maple Leafs fan last night.
That's so random.
So I'm like, it's like I love hearing these stories of how people become fans. Sometimes it's a player, sometimes it's a family member, sometimes it's just their own choice.
Which is
and
cool.
It's like those are the kind of stories I love to hear.
I like that.
So
and it gives you a good chance to razz back and forth too.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and it gives it's a nice icebreaker too.
Definitely.
To get you like talking in the chat. Because sometimes it can be intimidating going to a streamer's chat and talking to them.
Because you don't know if they're going to put you on blast.
Yeah, they don't know if you're going to respond to them or if
a whole bunch. Yeah,
exactly.
There's a whole bunch of different facets that go into it, and I feel like you handle it quite well. You're very positive on the chat.
My best.
You're very well spoken. You make sure to try to get to everyone's questions and stuff like that. You interact. You even ask questions back, which is cool,
Yeah.
So you really connect yourself with the people, and furthermore, make that ladder. You just keep adding those rungs, baby.
Exactly.
You climb it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You make those connections.
Of
You bring
course.
those people back.
Of course. And the YouTube is only, geez, that's going to help even more tremendously what you've been doing on YouTube, know, and it's going to just continue to grow because you're not just limiting yourself like we talked about to the hockey community, but I mean, you're doing COD, you do Madden, you play whatever. I mean, I watched you play COD when you were drinking, you know what I'm saying?
When the NHL servers went down.
Yeah, when the servers went down.
Yep.
That was pretty funny, and it was a good time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we played FIFA. We played
Scotty.
Oh, Scotty and his FIFA.
Scotty and FIFA.
I should get Scotty on FIFA with stream sometime.
You should turn his whole basement into his little man cave for a stream. That that kid is dirty from what I hear.
Yeah. I mean, what I've watched him play, I played him a couple times and he smoked me.
Just
like
smooth.
Like I smoked you in hockey, he smoked me in FIFA.
You smoked
so
me.
I had no chance against him. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just like making those connections. You know how it is. You gotta make those connections.
We love not our fans, but we love our friends and our supporters.
And then I find they're more. I consider them more friends than I do.
Of course.
Followers.
I hate that word, followers. And not to put anyone on blast, not to put any personal friends, family on blast, but when you look at your stream, when you look at your shows and things like that, I find anyways in my category, I'll have a lot more people that I don't know promoting the show and putting it on than I do have. Obviously, we have the core people that will always support through and through, make it visual, make it known, which is beautiful. But I think the outer support from where you live is a lot bigger than where we live for some reason.
Absolutely.
And it might not be anything personal. I don't think it is, but I think New England is a place because amongst sports, music, and stuff like that, I notice it's really hard to grow a platform here. But once you start and you see the momentum and you got something that people love, you slowly start to distance yourself from how it is and or how it was and develop into what it is and what it's gonna be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And to go back to your point of like me asking questions in the chat.
Yeah.
When I ask you questions, you respond, and you ask me questions. 100%. It helps me so much more to continue a conversation and keep going.
Of course.
So if the chat dies, it's hard to kind of, keep that going.
Yeah.
It's like I have certain questions I'll ask throughout. I'll be like, who's your favorite player? If you could create a top line with any players in the NHL, who would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Past, present. It's like questions like that.
Of course.
I'll even look up hockey trivia questions and ask just to get the chat moving again.
Of course.
But when that chat stills,
it's tough.
It's tough.
Anything's tough when there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? Throw in a couple of would you rathers. You know, A couple of MFK questions.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Marry, kill. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the other thing too.
yeah.
Is on Twitch, you don't know how the ages of some of these people on
Yeah,
here.
that's
So
true
it's
too.
like,
Because anyone can get a Twitch, so you don't
yeah,
want to start popping off like
right.
I
don't.
do. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I just,
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
try
know.
to. I
you know what I'm saying?
PG-13, I would say.
Not bad. A little
So
side boobs, not bad. You know what I'm saying?
So I try to keep it. I
Lead the
try not to
imagination.
swear as much, but
I feel you.
that's tough.
I know.
I mean, being from New England, that's just.
I mean, it's in our
it's in-
blood.
yeah,
That
exactly.
and sarcasm. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that is what it is. But we're the best. So I mean, what do you
I mean,
expect?
hey, if all we do is win, what else?
All we do is I don't know, banner, title town. I don't know. You name it, we got it. But anyways. So, is there anything else that you want to add about the stream, about future plans, about where you're at today, anything like that? Maybe a message for the people out there that are supporters and followers of me that just got the chance to meet this, you know, amazing, beautiful, handsome, stunning, gorgeous man sitting across from me. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
I mean, it's just, if you are starting out new, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Even if you have 0 viewers in there, use that as a practice.
Mhm.
Use that as, you getting those questions that you could ask. Like it just, or even just talk about what you're doing in the game.
Yeah.
So when somebody does come in and they see that you are interactive, they're going to want to stay.
100%.
And then they're going to want to kind of, and then when somebody sees that, oh, they have a viewer in there. And then that viewer turns into 3 viewers. And that turns 3 into 6. And when they see that there are people in there, people are going to be more intrigued to go in.
Of course.
It's those who are 0 and they're just sitting there playing.
Mhm.
They're not saying anything. They're not interacting.
Maybe they just have the hand cam on. You can't even see the face. It might be a little too dark in there. What the setting. A lot of things, a lot of factors in that. But I like that message.
Right. And it's like you're going to have your ups and downs.
Always.
Like
no matter what.
I listen to your show all the time. You know that.
I watch your stream all the time.
So, and I remember you, one of your shows, you're saying that you had some downs this past year.
Oh, it was bad.
I'm with you. I had I've never felt seasonal depression when I came back from my honeymoon,
which was gorgeous.
I was in Cancun in October, and I come back to cold New England.
It's always bitter when you come back,
and that hurt. That hurt my stream because I was.
They feel that.
Yeah, I was. Not even that. It was just I was gone for 3 weeks, so they want to see you. They want to see content coming out.
Of course.
I mean, I'm in Aruba. I'm with my wife. I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, I gotta give her all the props in the world. She supports me like nobody else.
Yeah.
And it's like when you start out streaming, it's tough to tell people like what you do. It's like I'm a streamer, and they're like, "What is that?" Like, I play video games, and people watch me. Like, you play video games? What does that mean? I'm like, people watch me play it, and they're like, "You make money off of that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "How?" They're like, "Oh, I'm like, they can donate to me, they can subscribe, like they get perks from it." It's like it's kind of hard to express that to people.
I feel that.
So it's that like that kind of I kind of felt that when I got back because it was just like seasonal depression. I never felt it like I did this year.
I feel that.
I took a big hit. Like I hate talking like my numbes, but I had a huge 24-hour stream right before I left.
Oh yeah.
And I got up to over 40 subscribers. I had almost 75 followers that one stream.
Crazy.
It was one of the best streams I had.
Yeah.
And 24 hours is tough. Doing anything 24 hours straight.
I can talk a lot. I don't know if I could talk for 24 hours.
You know what though? Like,
or could I?
The different waves of people coming in, it ended up being fine. That like last hour was a struggle.
Oh, I bet you're like, yeah. Shoot score happy.
But like but when I got back, it was like I lost followers. I lost pretty much all my subscribers.
I feel you.
And it was a big hit to see that when I got back. My viewership wasn't where it was when I left. So it's like you had that progress, and then you got knocked down. Like 3 steps, and that's kind of tough. But don't give up.
Oh, don't never give up.
Don't give up. Like,
main
push through
message. Don't give up.
Exactly. So this year, 2020, we're gonna get right back to those numbers where we were. I hate the new year, new me.
It's not.
It's
not.
New year, better me.
That's what it's all about.
I'm just gonna be better.
Doing everything you've been doing better than you usually does.
So
start doing what you want to do, and just to add on to your message for the people out there. There's no such thing as a mistake while you're creating content.
Absolutely.
Because you're gonna, like he said, have ups, you're gonna have downs, you're gonna find out what works, and even faster, you're gonna find out what doesn't.
Work.
And that is the key to success, not just in streaming, but life in general. So don't ever think that making a mistake is bad. If anything, it opens a new door, and it just shows you too that you can bounce back from that, and it's just a learning curve.
Absolutely.
You know, that's what it comes down to.
It is. I mean, it's all learning. We're all learning. I mean, nobody has the science behind streaming.
No.
Nobody has the science behind podcasting.
No.
Like, everyone's learning. Everyone's learning on the fly. I mean, you got your people out there who say that they're, influencers of podcasting,
course, yeah.
Influencers or streamers. They like tell you how to like make all this money. Do you
relax?
Yeah,
relax.
Run it your way. You can take some of their tips.
Yes, of course.
But don't try to be them.
Of course.
Because how they got big was they got big off of something else.
100%.
Prior. Like,
be yourself.
There's a streamer I watch. He's more of a YouTube creator. And he gives like tips out. His name's Harris Heller. But he got big off of Vine.
Okay.
He had him and his wife were both very musical. And they got a Vine that went big. And that's how he got big on. And grew from that. So everybody has a start. Find your start.
Facts.
And just go at it.
And just go.
Just go.
Just go.
Don't give up.
That's it. Don't think, just do.
It's a roller coaster. You're gonna have your ups and downs.
Always.
But hopefully more ups than downs.
Just like roller coasters, man. At the end of the day, it's fun. Absolutely. And you're always happy that you got on in the first place.
Hopefully you didn't puke on yourself.
And if you did, hey, it just enhances the experience, I guess.
Yeah, grab a new shirt.
For the people in the back, you know?
Exactly. Grab a new shirt and move on.
That's what it's all about, dude. And man, I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Sharing some special messages, especially from someone, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not on Twitch and things like that. I'm not in that community like I'm in podcasting. So It's refreshing for me to hear a fellow content creator, display what you think, and it's how similar it is, and also some different things. Exactly. You know what I mean? So I think it's a win-win for everybody having you on the show. First video of 2020. I mean, this sets the bar high for me. I love it. I love you. I love everything that we got going on, man. Shout out one more time. Check him out on Twitch, Big Country 7914. Twitch, Twitter, everything.
Instagram,
YouTube, IG. Yeah. Check the man out. Go on his stream. Discord. Support him. Interact. You think you got what it takes to beat this man in NHL 2020? All I'm going to say is best of luck. I had the same arrogance going into it. I'm a humbled man coming out of it.
I'll take any challenge.
Any challenge.
If you beat me, you know what? I'll bow down. But
not for long.
I've not had. I don't think I've had a viewer beat me yet.
Ooh.
So
you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? So one more time for all you viewers out there, all you people who think you can take this man down.
I don't think I have.
Big Country 7914.
I've had a viewer beat me yet.
I like that. There's a first for everything.
There
but,
is.
Then again, Floyd Mayweather is undefeated still in his whole career. So who knows?
It's true.
All we can say is you're never going to win unless you play. You know what I'm saying? So go out, make it happen. But other than that, Mr. Ryan Daley, I love you, man. Thank you so much for coming on here.
I love you.
It's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see even more success that you have in 2020.
Same for you, my man.
And all the great stuff. You know what I'm saying? But thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. My pleasure. Love you. Ladies and gentlemen out there, I hope y'all enjoyed my man Ryan Daley one more time. Big Country 7914. Give it up for him, and I hope to have you back on the show soon.
Dude, absolutely. Anytime.
Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, stick around because the show isn't quite over yet. I'm about to hit you with the final thought, which is coming at you live in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. In the words of Bob Ross, there are no such things as mistakes, just happy accidents. And I think that when you're creating anything, when you're going for a goal, trying to achieve a dream, or just trying to find your way through life, it's important not to get too critical on the mistakes that you make, but focus more on the chances you take, because missed opportunity will hurt more than the mistakes you make. And you'll learn from those mistakes and open yourself a new door to what will work. Evidently, it's all in what you put into life that determines what you get out of it. So don't hesitate. It's okay to be scared, but understand that it's going to require you to push through to experience all the glory that other side holds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to beautiful episode 720, honey, where we sprinkled a whole lot of money. My man, Big Country. Once again, thank you very much for coming out on stream. My version of a stream, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Make sure y'all tune back in with me tomorrow night for a nice little Tuesday episode. But as for right now, this is Matty Pace coming at you live from the Matty Mo Show, the host, the most mojo, saying one life, one love. I'm out. Ryan Daley, my dog, I just want to appreciate you once again for coming on the show. As a token of my appreciation, I seen you eyeing the black MOJO hat, so I'd love to hook you up. MOJO brand, the host, the most mojo, and now the streamer with the most mojo, baby. Thank you.
Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it.
Love you.
Remember, shoot score happy.
Shoot score happy, ladies and gentlemen.